For over half a century, biology's greatest unsolved mystery was in T. Hidden in deep space or the ocean floor, it was inside every living cell. It's called the protein folding problem. Proteins are the molecular machines that power life. They fight infections as antibodies, speed up chemical reactions as enzymes, carry oxygen in our blood, and even determine how our hair curls. But to do any of this, a protein must fold spontaneously and precisely into a unique 3D shape. That shape is everything. Get it right, and life thrives. Get it wrong, and diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or cystic fibrosis take hold. The challenge? A protein's shape is dictated by its sequence of amino acids, but predicting that shape from sequence alone is astronomically complex. A typical protein might have more possible configurations than atoms in the universe. For 50 years, scientists used expensive, time-consuming methods like X-ray crystallography or cryo-electron microscopy to determine just one structure, often taking months or years and costing tens of thousands of dollars. By 2020, after decades of global effort, we had experimentally solved only about 170,000 protein structures, a tiny fraction of the estimated 200+ million that exist across all life forms. Then came AlphaFold, developed by DeepMind, a subsidiary of Google's parent company Alphabet. AlphaFold used deep neural networks trained on known protein structures to predict new ones with astonishing accuracy. In 2020, it stunned the scientific world by winning the Critical Assessment of Structure Prediction (CASP) competition with a score so high, 92 out of 100, that it was deemed solved. But the real revolution wasn't the algorithm. It was what DeepMind did next. In July 2021, they didn't patent it. They didn't sell it to pharma giants. Instead, they open-sourced AlphaFold's predictions for the entire human proteome, all 20,000+ human proteins. By 2022, they expanded it to over 200 million proteins spanning plants, animals, bacteria, and viruses, and made it all freely available through a public database built with the European Molecular Biology Laboratory, EMBL-EBI. No paywalls, no subscriptions. Just pure, open science. The impact was immediate and global. A researcher in Kenya studying a rare parasitic disease no longer needs a $10 million lab, just an internet connection. A biotech startup in Lisbon can prototype a new enzyme for plastic degradation in days, not years. At the University of Oxford, scientists used AlphaFold to map the proteins of the malaria parasite, identifying new vaccine targets in weeks instead of decades. In California, researchers engineered more efficient enzymes for biofuel production by understanding their folded structures at atomic resolution. Drug discovery, once a slow trial-and-error process, is being transformed. Traditionally, finding a drug target involved guessing which protein to block. Now, with AlphaFold, scientists can see the exact pockets and surfaces where a drug molecule might bind, dramatically narrowing the search. Companies like Isomorphic Labs, spun out of DeepMind, are already using AlphaFold-inspired AI to design new medicines from scratch. But perhaps AlphaFold's greatest legacy is democratization. Before, structural biology was dominated by wealthy institutions in the global north. Now, over 2 million researchers in 190 countries use AlphaFold, many from low-resource settings. Students, citizen scientists, and nonprofits can explore the machinery of life without gatekeepers. This isn't just progress, it's justice in science. Critics often ask, has AI actually helped humanity? While chatbots and image generators grab headlines, AlphaFold quietly delivers tangible, life-saving value. It's accelerating cures for neglected diseases, helping engineer drought-resistant crops to fight hunger, and even aiding in the cleanup of environmental toxins through engineered microbes. And we're only at the beginning. AlphaFold 3, released in 2024, now predicts how proteins interact with DNA, RNA, and small molecules, opening doors to gene therapy and personalized medicine. The ripple effects will echo for generations. In a world saturated with AI hype, AlphaFold stands apart, humble, open, and profoundly human. It didn't replace scientists, it empowered them. And in doing so, it may well be the most useful thing AI has ever done. For useful information on innovation technology, please subscribe and like OPWare channel and hit bell icon button for latest videos. Thanks.